for Lake, Sumter, for Orlando, for Orange County, for Seminole County, 16 to 21 around Volusia County, 22 to 27 around Brevard County, 22 to 27 around Polk and Osceola County. Now, let me show you one other temperature. There we go. This is Sunday night. Sunday night is going to be just as bad, maybe worse, with temperatures expected in Orlando around 17, Daytona Beach around 18 degrees, and even as far south as Sarasota down to 22 degrees. This is an extremely dangerous situation. People need to take all precautions. Bring in your plants, bring in your pets, and take all precautions to wrap your pipes and things like that. And if
All right, here we go again. It's Julie Golden live in Lake County. Well, to our north, this rare wintry weekend is packing quite a punch from Pensacola to Jacksonville. Snow, sleet, and freezing rain closed many bridges and roads.
In Jacksonville, there's snow on the ground and more white stuff on the way. Linnea Carlson of the Florida News Network is there and joins us with this live report. Linnea, you look cold.
It is cold. You can see it's snowing right now here in Jacksonville, and the combination of this snow, bitter cold, and icy roads has created a holiday weekend here most people will remember, but I'd say most drivers out in this mess would just as soon forget the hassles they've experienced behind the wheel today. This is how many Jacksonville residents and travelers in the region spent their day, spinning their wheels. Ice at least a quarter-inch thick on most roads closed all but 2 bridges across the St. Johns River. Driving, if one could call it that, was slow going, and vehicles that did start often didn't get very far. Many local employees who ventured out to work soon realized this Saturday would become a day off.
I'm probably going to head on back to the payphone and call them and tell them there's no way I can get there.
And I've gone to about every bridge I could possibly take. And I've called my boss about 5 times.
Traffic snarls made it nearly impossible for fire trucks to respond to calls, but a blaze at a local nursing home was quickly extinguished and no one was hurt. The bitter cold drove many homeless inside, packing local shelters and missions.
We've had 200 that we've worked with all day long because we did not encourage the homeless to go out of the building.
Shopping center parking lots were unusually empty here 2 days before Christmas. Last-minute shoppers stayed right in their neighborhoods.
You know, we only live down the street. We didn't have that far to go. I wouldn't go out to Regency, but I don't mind venturing this far.
Through it all, the mail carriers did what they always do, but sleet, snow, and ice made it especially difficult here.
Slippery, just cold is all, cold and damp. Not accustomed to it, just got to be careful out on these roads.
Now, with this snow and cold temperatures, the roads are not expected to get any better for at least 2 days, and the Civil Defense is advising motorists to stay off the roads in this region if at all possible. Reporting live from Jacksonville, I'm Linnea Carlson. Back to you.
All right, Linnea, going to be a mess up there for a while.
Right.
Well, here, colder temperatures, freezing rain, and ice could be heading our way.
Snow flurries are falling on parts of Marion County tonight. Our Ross Cavett joins us live from Ocala, where the weather is taking its toll on the roadways. Ross?
Well, you're not kidding. We got the salt coming out, though, to help solve some things here. We got a lot of roads closed, like Route 40 here, just east of Ocala. But what a nasty time for this to happen, isn't it? It's the Christmas weekend. Everybody wants to get out and drive and go visit relatives and everything. It's a real bad situation up in this part of Central Florida. Not quite as bad yet down in Orange County and that area, but what we saw up here is certainly a bitter taste of things to come. All it took was cold weather and a little ice to shut down Central Florida's main roads. Troopers closed Interstate 75 north of Ocala, losing the battle against Old Man Winter, and troopers expected to close it even farther south as the deep freeze continued. Accidents littered the highways as many Floridians got a rude lesson on winter driving. This South Floridian had been waiting for 3 hours for a state trooper.
So when they can finally get a tow truck and get me off and I can get to a hotel and I can get a rent-a-car, I'm going to go back to God's country, to Miami.
Miami might not even be safe by the time this one's over. Road officials, caught off guard, quickly bought as much road salt as they could find, but spread it much too late for many people. Highway workers are clearly dealing with the unknown.
We had a report a while ago of our crew out there. Our people couldn't even stand up on the bridge to spread the salt. So I advised them to spread the salt and then stand on the salt. Like I say, this is our first time, and we're a little ignorant of a procedure that we need to take.